All right. All right, we got to get this shot going here. Do we look semi-alike or not? I don't know if that's semi-alike.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
You want me to stand up?
I don't care. You know, we're all right. I'm here with you. Get my tie straightened out.
Right, Jimmy?
My tie screwed out?
No, it's just you talking.
Oh, me talking. Yeah, just me talking.
All right.
I may say you're Dr. Phil or something. We'll do a couple things. Phil, if I can say so myself, you're a good-looking man.
Well, listen, I was going to say exactly the same thing to you.
I'm not sure. You're like my older brother. You know, you're 2 years older than I am. And we could go out and do this thing on the road if you want to.
Appreciate you bringing that up.
Okay. You've had 1 year of this great television success. Have you accomplished what you've wanted to?
I'm on the way, no question. The thing I haven't accomplished is I want everybody watching this show. I mean, and I know that we've got millions and it's exceeded everyone's hopes and dreams and expectancies, but I'll do a show that I think is really great information, and I so appreciate the millions of people that are watching it, but I think I need to find a way to get that to the people that missed it.
When I read the books, and I have, and listen to the audio CDs, I feel like you're more of a teacher than any other occupation.
Well, I think that too, and I think the guests that have the courage to come up here are teaching tools, and they're willing to be candid about their life and their situation so people can watch it from home and so, my gosh, that's me, that's my life, I've learned something today. So I do look at it as education.
What have you learned about yourself? You're used to pressure now because you had all that Oprah training with all that. I mean, has this been an easy transition for you the last year?
Well, it has been a huge challenge, no question about it. But it's really been, I think anytime it's a labor of love, then it kind of feels easy in a natural sense. I don't feel pressure. I don't feel pushed in any way to try to do something or think of something that we need to share. The idea is just, can we get enough in of what we want to say? But it's been a huge challenge, but one that's willingly accepted.
Do you wish fame had an on and off switch?
I do. I do. Sometimes you're just so on the radar screen that it's kind of hard to move around.
Yeah.
Sometimes. But really, Jimmy, most people have been really gracious. I'll go somewhere for dinner with my family, and we'll be there for an hour having dinner. Nobody says anything, nobody bothers us. And then as soon as we sign the check, then they say, hey, just wanted to come and say this, or would you sign this, or whatever. But they look at you and say, hey, he's having a nice dinner with his family, leave him alone. And then when that's over, they'll come over and give words of encouragement, and that's okay. I really appreciate it.
You're a good old Southern boy from Oklahoma and Texas. Now, you're living out here in what some folks call the land of fruits and nuts. Have you seen any strange people while you've been here? I heard you saw a guy on a bike with a bra or something like that.
Have I seen any strange people? How long you been here this trip? Have you seen some strange people? There are strange people. I guess there's strange people everywhere, but they seem to be concentrated in certain areas. I think it's because of the nice weather. Let's go be strange where it's nice out.
But it is an odd place. I mean, you haven't gone Hollywood or anything. I know you're hanging out at the country club and you're playing tennis and you're driving a Ferrari, but...
Hey, I drove that in Texas.
Okay, that's right.
I drove that in Texas.
You were just an oil man, rich oil man like that.
Yeah, I wish I was. I'm a gearhead. I love cars, and my favorite car is a Jeep with no doors and no roof. I like that.
Does Mama like that?
She does. If she does, if she has her ball cap on.
Okay.
If she's coming to the show to be in front of a camera, she ain't riding in that. But otherwise, she loves it.
You have a great operation here. It looks like a well-oiled machine, and it's like an army. This is the Dr. Phil Army show. This isn't like going to any TV show I've ever been to.
Well, you know, we take it very, very seriously here, and it is a well-oiled machine. As you know, you've been here, we start on time, we stop on time, we get things where they're supposed to be, when they're supposed to be there, because this is real and it's live. We don't do another take. What you see is what happened. And so we try to plan ahead for every contingency so we know that we can treat our guests with dignity and respect and get the information out in an efficient way.
Do you get the impression that men are a little bit scared to open up that closet and look in? More so than women?
Oh, I don't think they're a little bit scared. I think they're terrified because we've been socialized to not do that, right? I mean, big boys don't cry. Big boys don't talk about their feelings. And I think to get guys to do that is a challenge. But, you know, you've seen a lot of male guests on the show here, and you were here today, you saw a lot of men in the audience. We have a really good male following with this show.
Sometimes I just feel like men as a group are stupid. I mean, women seem so sharp today, and I work with almost nothing but women. The women seem to be sharper than the guys are about a lot of things.
See, they're getting to you. It's this mind control
I
thing.
guess it is. I mean, I need some male influence, I guess.
No, men aren't stupid. It's just how you measure success. If you measure it in terms of how good we are at relationships, how good we are at emotions, how good we are at communicating, we don't do very well. If you look at how we do on getting tasks completed and applying logic and things, then those are our long suits. Not that women can't do those things, but that's secondary, where they have intuition and insight and understanding and empathy. Those are strong points there. We have those characteristics, but they're secondary. They have some of our characteristics, but they're secondary. It's just a matter of making sure you're measuring yourself with the right yardstick.
Good to see you.
Good to see you,
All
Jimmy.
right.
Tell Nashville hi.
I'm Jimmy Carter, and this is Dr. Phil. Do not adjust your television set. We'll be both together today on Channel 4 News at 5. I'm Jimmy Carter. Dr. Phil is here, and we're going to find out what it's like to be him and be on his show today at 5 o'clock.
Tune in. It's a bald convention.